some cereal should be enough for now. Jack!
Wah!
Molten! Hello. What are you two doing?
Testing structural integrity. Were those the words you
I
said
am
to say?
trying to fit in. That thing is gonna give at some point, Molten. You weigh a lot. I do.
Soul, are you up
Can
down
you-
here? Hey.
Yeah. Dealing with
Hello?
that.
I'm not gonna ask. Finished it.
I am trying to fit in. What?
I finished it.
Now?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, okay.
Where'd you finish?
If you get off the TV, I'll tell you.
Bribery.
I am willing to accept this bribe.
Fine. I want knowledge.
Like, you should anyways. Okay.
Okay.
Do I do this now?
I mean, might as well. I can just set it on the coffee table here and we can just listen to whatever it is.
Something tells me that this isn't gonna last long.
It's probably not going to be the longest thing, but it's going to give us an idea.
Right.
For you
So
two,
listen to
this
me
is
very
regarding
carefully.
the people hunting him.
Jack, when the talking starts, do not speak.
Okay.
That goes to you too, Molten. I rarely speak.
That's a fair point for him.
Yeah, he does. Get really quiet.
All right, receiver down, and
Hello. To anyone listening to this, I am an individual you can refer to as the Overseer. I watch over all dimensions. I see the things you all do, but there is one individual that I would like taken care of.
This is a joke.
He is in the dimension connected to the coordinates of this message. His name traditionally would be Eclipse, but he goes by Solar. The reward for this hunt, I provide a manifest, a detailed rundown of everything that will happen in your dimension. Everything down to the very destruction. If you kill Solar, you may have this manifest, and I will swear to not interfere with the actions you do within that dimension. If this is ample enough for you, then please be on your merry way and hunt. If you have captured him, I will contact you.
Few things we can gather from that message.
the Overseer.
He calls himself that, and apparently he knows enough about any dimension to know about his most major events.
That's honestly kind of scary.
That's horrifying. What that means is they can see into the future.
To some extent. A lot of
Yeah,
dimensions do have similar events.
but they're all different. He said major things,
That's true.
not the small details.
I mean, a lot of major events could coincide. But, yeah,
Yeah.
he specifically wants
Stupid.
you dead.
Oh,
Interestingly.
no, this is so stupid. Now, the whole thing is stupid. He wants me dead, but he's willing to give somebody details about their whole dimension?
The logic is counterintuitive.
Stupid. It's flawed. There's no reason behind any of that. For someone to be that knowledgeable across many dimensions and they call themselves the Overseer, they've lived hundreds, thousands of years, and now suddenly they're focused on me?
I guess. It did sound like whatever signal he was outputting through it was modifying his voice slightly, more so than just the radio frequency.
Probably the frequency, so it translates automatically to anyone's language,
Interesting.
native language.
I can maybe see if I can remove the whatever filter. Again, his voice didn't sound normal, even just adjusting to whatever language.
Can we use this in any way?
If he said that the signal's coordinates were outputting from here, aka we can't track him because he did this broadcast from this dimension.
So we'd only be able to find the spot he did it in, and it might as well just be nothing.
I mean, he could have done it in the middle of space. He could have done it in a field. He could have done it in an apartment complex.
Doesn't matter.
Wherever he did it.
Nothing useful there.
Wherever he did it months ago.
Then there's only one thing we can do.
Protect Dad.
Exactly. We have to protect Solar. To be honest, we're pretty well protected in here.
Incorrect.
What do you mean?
They are smart enough to get here somehow. One day, there will be somebody smarter than you that can turn this off. All the security and defenses will be useless if somebody is as hungry for power as smart as they are to you.
That's not wrong.
That's unlikely. I mean, bounty hunters aren't typically smart, but
Well, not in a traditional tech-savvy way, but they're smart enough to know how to get around things to get to their hunt.
It means that we don't have much time before that happens. We need to deal with it now.
What if we kidnapped a bounty hunter? More than we already did.
kidnap, we already did.
No, we kidnap one, and we maybe take a note out of Eclipse's book.
What do you mean by that?
He said that he'd contact the bounty hunter if they captured you. Clearly he's watching, but maybe he doesn't have access to sound. Maybe he only sees
If
visual.
he's watching, that means... If he's watching, it means he would have been able to get me at some point.
Maybe
Why hasn't he?
because he's the overseer. Maybe he doesn't get involved.
Or maybe he's not strong enough to.
But if a bounty hunter is already going to be coming here, and he's watching enough to be able to see when you're captured, then why don't we make the overseer think you're captured?
There is a lot of stuff that can happen if we fake an entrapment.
True. But also,
No.
what I meant by taking a note out of Eclipse's book, we can make sure that bounty hunter listens to whatever requests we make, or demands, I should call them.
Torture?
More like strapping a bomb to the back of their head.
I don't think Son would approve of that idea.
Son doesn't need to know.
No.
This is a threat on your life and potentially those around you.
And I get that. This is Son's life too.
I
We
know
are
that.
not bad people.
They're actively bounty hunters that are interdimensional.
We can be better still.
We don't have to actually detonate it. It could be a fake bomb, but as long as they believe it.
What has been the interval between the first two?
The two bounty hunters?
Yeah. Do we know off the top of our heads, or like...
Yeah, I mean, you were the one there for both of them.
Yeah, I guess I was.
And I guess so was Jack.
You know, Jack doesn't exactly remember that stuff. Exactly.
I remember this.
Right.
So how long was it, Jack?
3 weeks.
3 weeks.
About.
Yeah, I guess you're not wrong.
To be more specific, 3 weeks, 5 hours, and 37 minutes.
Bit too specific.
Ah.
Okay. So we have something. So, okay.
We will have to get prepared. It could be any minute when they attack.
Molten, this is going to be a very weird question for me to ask you.
I can do it.
You don't even know what I'm going to ask.
You're going to ask that I turn into a mesh of piled wires and entrap them around.
Yes and no.
Continue.
Can you separate wires from your body and still control them?
No, not exactly.
Is there any way
Right.
that you could do that?
I can only extend the wire from my body.
That doesn't make
I
it
can't
nearly as easy.
separate it.
Doesn't mean it's any less strong.
No, I know it's not any less strong, but ideally, what we would have been able to do is honestly, if you had a wire connected to you, anything that tried to grab you would be restrained.
Yes.
Almost like one of those snap bracelets.
Snap bracelets. We're going with examples like that now.
I mean, a snap bracelet that has the density of, like, titanium.
Yeah. Guess that's the word. Okay.
We could still do something similar, though, probably.
Like what?
You and me are smart. We have Monty, too.
Yeah. Yeah, just indebted to that old moon, right? Or your grandpa.
Maybe he could help.
I don't know how he'd want to help.
If we expedite the completion of his brother, maybe we can make some kind of deal.
Trade?
Yeah. I mean, we're not getting anything out of this other than him threatening to black hole our house.
Whatever. It's whatever you want to do.
I
But
told you
I
he's
wanna meet this
supposedly.
guy and know.
I told you he's supposedly the oldest moon.
I don't believe that fully. Everything goes to some extent. Technically, Edwin would be the oldest moon.
Fair. I mean, I don't know. If, even to some extent, if he is older than the current existing moons, he'd have a factory of knowledge of some form,
Right.
which maybe could
It's
help
all
us.
been a little much. I am going to go to bed and honestly think. There's a lot to process.
Yeah, you sleep. I'm gonna think.
Okay.
Jack and I will ensure Solar's safety, regardless.
I know you will. I know Jack would at the very least, and I know you are also very protective of everyone involved here.
You've saved me. I will save you,
We helped you. You saved yourself.
be it as it may.
Both of you stay on, I don't want to say high alert, but
Jack,
be on guard.
we shall go back to the TV.
Okay.
I am trying to be a cat.
Good for you, Molten. Okay. What can I do to help?
Meow.
Don't do that!
Meow.
No, no, no,
Meow.
don't do that.
But some cats scream as loud as they can up here sometimes.
Yes, you do not do that.
Why?
Because I said so.
Why?
Because you will listen to me.
Why?
Because you live in my house.
Why?
Because you don't have a home.
Why?
Because you lived in a... Okay, I don't know why I'm acknowledging this.
Thank you for wasting your time.
Don't do the meowing thing.
What should I get if I don't?
What do you want?
RTX 4070.
You are a son of a... Fine.
I want to game.
Fine. Fine. God. What can I use to stop something from taking solar? What about what I did in Nexus?